This is James from GameFront with a quick tip for Grand Theft Auto Online. What we're going to be showing you today is how to chain together several convenience store / gas station robberies. The first step that you're going to want to complete is picking up a helicopter. And hey, you'll also get a helicopter out of this. It ain't so bad. Right here, you'll notice where I've marked it. I was just double checking to make sure that that other player wasn't stopping by, because there is a chance that somebody will have taken this helicopter. And if you guys want, I'll try to get together a video showing different places where you can find helicopters. I've been having a hard time. So we're going to drive over to this chopper. And it is, you could do this in solo, but I wanted to make sure it was feasible online because cops seem to act a little different when you're in a solo GTA Online game than in a regular one. So, once we get here, you'll notice that there is a crossbar, like do not enter area. You can just go on through that. And as far as I know, you can't even get in trouble for doing this. It's pretty much legal. So we're going to jump out here and hop on into that helicopter. Once inside, we're going to take a pause of Rudy, and we're going to look at the map. And I'd like to mark the first place that I'm going to rob on the map. Now, if you are better than I am, oh, there's a guy coming towards me, so I got to hurry. There's one more store a little further east on the island. You could start there, but for the purposes of making a nice short video, I'm starting at the one that's a little closer to me. And one of the reasons why I choose this direct path that I'm going to show you is because I have found that the helicopters don't really chase you out into the water, and maybe I've just gotten pretty lucky. But I'd bet on the fact that you'd get pretty lucky too, at least more often than not. So I've cut to me arriving at the gas station. But before I go any further, I'm going to mark the next location that I'm going to rob on the map. The reason I'm doing this is because I have so much anxiety after a robbery that sometimes I panic and I don't know where I'm flying. This is going to make it so that I don't really, all I got to do is follow the waypoint. Okay? So, that being said, we're going to go into this store and we're going to see a robbery. Bring out the old shotgun.
Oh shit!
Now, I don't suggest shooting these guys. You can, and you collect money. I've heard some people say you get more money doing that. I haven't found I haven't found that it really relates one way or the other. I think it's pretty close. But when you start killing people, you start gaining stars faster. And even with the helicopter, we want the helicopters to last, right? And if you have 3 stars, helicopters will start coming, and that's where you'll start getting shot at. This jerk-off was just shooting me. Sometimes they'll do that. You could shoot him on the way out, but I find it's just better to leave. I mean, I've gotten what I came for. There's no sense in ruining that guy's life. So now we're going to fly towards the west and make our way to that waypoint. As long as we're high up in the air, and it doesn't require to be very high at all, when cops are on the ground, they're not going to see you, and you will lose your rating most likely before you even arrive at the next location. That being said, there's very few things as beautiful as a sunset in Los Santos, and we're getting to experience it from right up in the air. So, almost there. I'd say about halfway, and we've already lost our wanted stars. We're going to start slowing down. Hopefully I do. This is, I don't know if you noticed, but this is post-commentary, so I get to experience what you get to experience, where I'm like, who the fuck does this guy think he is? Why is he flying like an idiot? The answer is, when I was playing it, it felt like I was really like Anakin Skywalker in a pod racer, but when I'm watching it, I realize I'm more like Stephen Hawking's in his... That being said, let's park this right over at the corner. You do want to kind of get yourself in a nice wide area for your chopper blades, because if you park too close to a building, it doesn't work too well. What? So we're going to walk inside. If I recall correctly, the store clerk here doesn't shoot me, but I do mark the next one on there. It's even a little closer to the ocean. By a hair. By a smidgen. So we're going to walk inside. And again, I don't kill this guy.
Welcome to my store.
Because I don't want 3 stars.
Oh no, how many times in 1 month?
I find that as long as you
drill.
don't
Calm down.
have 3 stars, you can usually get away with the robbery before the police actually arrive. And as long as you get inside that chopper, I mean, you gotta get to the chopper! As long as you get inside there, you should be able to lift off and be safe. 3 stars, you're gonna have to do some running.
Every last cent,
I will
swear.
suggest going out to the ocean. Come back afterwards. But with 2 stars, you should be fine. I could have parked a little closer too, but oh well, all's well that ends well. Let's get this son of a bitch up in the air. Let the ghetto bird follow the flock. Follow the flock? I don't know what I'm talking about. I know what a ghetto bird is, though. It's the only kind of bird I ever hear tweeting in the middle of the night here in Los Angeles. Los Santos, Los Angeles, Venice, Vespucci Beach. So, I don't want to go too fast. I'm more really just going for height right now because the next convenience store that I'm robbing is so close. And it doesn't take long. See how fast that was? I think it has to do with getting up higher in the air, but I haven't done enough testing to make sure. Landing has always been a challenge. I'm sure I could take some flight lessons. But, yeah. I feel like I'm on a teeter-totter here. Now, I'm going to warn you a little bit here. There it is, in the building. Gonna pull up and pull back a little. There we went. Careful not to walk to the back area of the helicopter. You could kill yourself. I have killed myself. The first video I tried to make.
We have cameras, just so you know.
Now you'll notice I get 3 stars. So at this point, I don't have time to wait for this guy. It's sad. I know he probably has a family, and I'll send a Christmas card. It'll have some money in it, but probably not worth a human life. Now we're going to get out of here because we got to go fast. The cops are coming. But it's not a lost cause. We're right by the ocean at this point in time. So if my plan always works, which so far it has for me, once I get out there, they're not going to chase me. You might have to go a little further than you typically would. But I'd say about 100 yards past that pier, and you should be fine. So there is a chopper behind me. I should have probably turned around just for an example. But it doesn't look like they will chase you once you pass this pier. So I can just sit here, watch darkness engulf Los Santos. And not only are you getting money, and there might be faster ways to make money, but I haven't unlocked missions that pay that well yet. But you're also getting reputation points for getting rid of the star levels every time you lift off in your helicopter. So, for the record, it seems like this video is probably about 8. Right now, we're about 8 minutes in. That is about how long it took me. So, in about 8 minutes, I robbed 3 convenience stores. I'll be the first to admit that there are people, very few, out there that can fly better than me. And if you're one of those people, you might be able to do 4 in 8 minutes. I don't know. But I hope this little tip here puts you on the right path. And if you can find ways to make this tip better, please drop it in the comments section. And thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And for God's sakes, join the GameFront crew in the Rockstar Social Club. We need your help. Bye-bye.